for the specific farm that Brett and I hunt together, there's been a buck there that I have quite a bit of history with, and we call him Bruce.
Getting really late into the season. I think it's like the middle of December right now. But we just checked one of our coverts and we've got some non-stop pictures, daylight pictures, the last week of 3 different bucks that I would shoot any one of them. Bunch of does, turkeys, so we hung this stand like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, and this is our first time sitting in it, so I'm super excited. We've got a cedar thicket right behind us. We've got a brome field that they love. They're in it all the time, the farmer tells me, on this side, so I think we're right in the middle of it all, so I'm feeling really good about our chances tonight. I'm on it. We had a buck we named Bruce because he's got a big old body, just a perfect mainframe 8. He came in. He had to take 5 more steps, and he would have been right in our shooting lane. And as luck would have it, he stopped right behind a big tree. I flung an arrow, and I guessed 50, and I was way over his back. So I don't even know what to say. promising spot. Bows are on the ground. I look up and there's deer already coming across the field. So. Big mature doe. I don't know if she kind of popped out in the woods. She's just feeding, keeps looking back in. Wondering if there's a buck just tucked inside the woods. If so, we're set up perfect. I think she wants to come this way. He'll probably cut this corner. That's why we put the stand here. So, just crossing my fingers. It's a cool 30 degrees this morning, so trying to get situated because it just feels like a perfect morning. Well, it's like 11 o'clock. We've sat quite a while. And majority of our action right off the bat, first couple hours of light. I thought we'd see more bucks cruising later into the morning, but we really haven't. We're gonna get down and check some cameras and try to decide what to do this evening.
In the morning, we had a little buck come through, saw quite a few does, and just nothing that we wanted to shoot. So we decided to get down. It was probably 11-ish or something, but get down, check our cameras. We went to one of his spots as well and checked the cameras, and we really just didn't have any shooter bucks on camera, and we hadn't for the last couple weeks. We were kind of down in the dumps about it, and just trying to stay positive, but the only thing we knew to do was just keep hunting. So we pull into the driveway of this property and instantly see a big buck and a doe right 10 yards inside the woods, right off the farm road. We make a couple trips back and forth looking at him, and we see a doe bedded down and a doe standing up, and he's just locked on this doe. We kind of keep driving back and forth until we see him commit to move in a direction, and they beeline up this ridge straight to a stand we call the pinch.
The way those does move, and they go up and down this spot right here, the fact that they were across the road earlier, tells me they're probably
coming back up this way.
We hopped in that stand, and I rattled the horns together quick and just hoping to pull this buck up because I knew the direction he was moving was right towards the stand. So I rattle, I hit the grunts, and we sit there. We're both, hearts are pounding already, and we're not even seeing a deer just because we know that we're in the presence of a mature deer. So 2 minutes goes by after I finish rattling, and Brett says, "I think I hear a deer walking." Well, I'm looking this way, like I don't see anything. He goes, No, from the opposite direction. So I turn and look, and I see legs in some brush. I'm like, yeah, it's probably a buck. So I stand up, get ready, and then I realized what buck it is because I can just see this big old chest sagging, and I knew instantly it was Bruce.
It's up to you. Yes. I think so. God, that's him. Yes.
Right.
Oh my God, Michael. Yes. Oh man. It's like, it's 2:50. We seen one of our shooter bucks when we pulled in the driveway. And I told Brad, I'm gonna grunt right when we get in the stand. And if nothing happens, I'll rattle. And I was like, screw that. So I grunted and I rattled right away. We were sitting here. And Brad goes, I think there's a deer over here. And I stand up and I peek around and I see horns. And I knew exactly what buck it was. It's a buck we call Bruce, just a solid 8-pointer with a giant body. And oh man, that happened so fast. I don't even know what to say. We've been on a roller coaster of a season. I shot my biggest buck to date on September 29th. Found him the next day. Here we are, November 16th, gun season.
Give me some, dude. Freaking awesome.
That was Bruce, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was Bruce.
I knew it was a mature buck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's look at the footage.
And we're gonna run down to one of my farms and check the camera, so that forces us to let him be for a minute. And we're gonna give him probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, and come back right before dark. We just got down. We're gonna get out of here and probably give him probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. We looked at the footage and it looks like I double lunged him, so we're still gonna give him 2 hours, but at the same time we're gonna get in here and look for him before it gets dark. But right now we're just gonna go right where I shot him and see if there's any blood right there. So
But we get back and instantly, right where I hit him at, there's no blood, nothing. So I'm kind of getting nervous, and we take 10 steps the direction he ran and find the arrow, probably that much of it. And so then I'm really getting nervous because there's only probably 5 or 6 inches of the arrow that stuck in him.
this is right where I shot him. There's no blood right here. We know he bolted that way, so we're just gonna kind of creep up. Still look for some blood.
I don't know, dude. my god. Look at that shot. Told you that was good.
Look at that. Look at him. What a pig. What a pig. That's the stud of the county.
What a body on that sucker.
Dude, that shot was...
Good.
It did it. I was just telling Brett that it's almost kind of sad that he's gone now. I respect these animals so much, and just the chase that I've gone through with this in particular buck is just, it became an obsession to me, really. I found his sheds 2 seasons ago, and he was probably 3.5 then. I missed him last year as a 4.5-year-old, and then comes by this year. I mean, all the trail cam pictures of him, you know, he didn't put on many inches from last year to this year, but he's just got the body the size of a bull, and that's kind of the reason I named him Bruce. Was my kids watching Finding Nemo all the time, that shark on there named Bruce, his body's just huge. That's instantly what came to mind when I saw him as a 3-year-old, and that's what I've called him ever since. And man, having a set of sheds and the story about missing him last year and then finally connecting with him, just awesome. Just a monster of a deer. I mean, he's got gray hairs on his chest, and I'm just thrilled. What a season it's been for Brett and I.